I got cut off at the end of it, but what I was just saying is I'm at a point where I've worked so long that I'm okay with relaxing a little bit. Now, of course, I actually want to open up my own business. I want to be a musician, singer, and, maybe do a little acting, modeling on the side. I want to be a video girl for my husband's music videos. I've always wanted to be a video vixen. If you follow any of my other pages, you'll see that my name on all my stuff is his favorite video vixen. And the favorite comes from somebody who had a I just gotta share it. I guess I don't really have to share it because it kind of just came to me on its own. But I guess I had a likeness for the name because of somebody else's name that I seen, but it was a guy, so I don't feel that bad about it. But yeah, all my other stuff is called His Video Vixen, Amber Hilliard-Wright. But yeah, I just want to post, talk, release myself into something that I like, and I love myself. I love looking at myself. I'm not too tech savvy. I'm 28, Dayton, Ohio, but this is fun to me, and I don't want to. I don't want to have to stress it too much by, trying to make a living off of it because it's fun to me, and it's fun to do, and I mean it's something that I want to, incorporate in my life later on also. But I just want to do it for fun. If I make some money off of it, that's nice. It's preferred. But I don't want to feel so stressed out about it. I just want to be able to have fun with it. I want to just release myself and pop. And I mean, there is good people out there that I can talk to or that will listen and enjoy it. Like I watch YouTube videos. I mostly watch moving vlogs, but I watch when there's people that I can, tolerate. I watch their videos. There's a couple people, but I think it's fun. I think it's 2024, 2023, so why not? I mean, it's not a negative thing to do. So, but yeah, that was just my little rant. I just know it's hard for a lot of people to be happy, and it makes it easier when you have a friend and when you have somebody to talk to. So I just felt the need to come on here and talk. There might be somebody who's just going through something, and some people aren't tolerable. Some videos I can't sit through. Sometimes I can't sit through some conversations with people, even when they're around me, because that's just who they decided to be. And it's boring. Is boring. And it doesn't need to be boring like that. So I hope that people who are like me find me and we get to talk. We get to have conversations. I am waiting for somebody. I find that very special to me. So I'm not looking for anybody romantically. I don't really want to, you know, meet up and like hang out. But you never know for the future with some people. I might meet my best friend on here. You never know. But there's boundaries that I'm not willing to cross. There's things I'm not willing to do. And I don't want to feel like I have to do it. So this is like therapy to me right now. And it may turn into something else when we become rappers. We might be recording behind the scenes our life. When I have my first kid, we might be record. I might record that. It's just fun to do, and just want to do it. So I'm at that point in my life where I am just accepting it, I guess. But leave comments, subscribe, leave nice comments. I'm very sensitive. If you want to talk and you feel like, or if you want my take on some stuff, I don't really know how this go, but I don't know. Or if you just want to listen, that's fine too. I'm a listener, so I'm not. I'm not. I will not feel bad about nobody not saying anything because I like to talk. I like to talk about stuff, so it's okay to listen. I like to listen too. I don't like to always feel like I'm like I have to be involved in the conversation for somebody to talk. I like to talk, and you can listen to me talk. So, like I said, I recorded this part because my other video cut off, and I'm not too tech savvy, so I don't know how to conjoin all of that. And my computer, I don't know how old my computer is. I just got it, but it was a cheaper computer. It was pink, so I had to buy it. I love pink, so I don't know how to put the videos together and stuff. I guess it's just something I'm gonna learn. You know, I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope if you're like me and you're having that problem, I hope that you you feel a little bit better because it's hard out there for us. We find ourselves alone. We find ourselves with no friends, no family, and we just find ourselves wanting to run back to the people who hurt us or the people that are angry in life. And it's not what we're supposed to do. No, we got to stand tall. We got to stand on our own because we know that they're not good people and they may become better people later on, but there's no sense of dragging you down there with them. No sense of it. So I hope y'all enjoy it. I kind of still want to talk. Like, I mean, I ain't doing nothing. It's 12:19 in the morning. We had a crash up the block. And I don't know. I'm up. I don't really know what to talk about. I don't know what I would talk about. I don't know what to talk about. But I know, like, when people get like this, I like listening to people talk. I like listening. Lately, I've been playing solitaire. There's this girl that I watch on YouTube, and she reads books on Kindles. And I love books. I love hard copy books, and I love a good book with a good cover and a good cover story and all that. But I just have a problem with reading them because I feel like they lose me so quickly. And it's like when you're watching a movie. I'm better at watching a bad movie than I am at reading a bad book. So I want to get into like reading these Kindles. My brother got me this actually. And I want to get into, you can see my little laptop. I want to get into reading books off of here because it's fun to like pick out a book, download the book, and just swipe the pages because I can honestly say one thing I hate about a hardcover book or a paper cover book is having to turn the pages. That will turn me off of that makes me mad because I hate creasing it and it being all folded up and stuff. So I I want to get into that. I got it right here at my little desk. And I got me a little desk. When I was a kid, I used to want to be an adult so bad. I used to want a purse. I wanted a car. I wanted an apartment. I wanted different colored dishes. I wanted me a little desk, a little office. And I don't got an office, but I got a little desk. I got rooms upstairs, but this for the animals and my clothes and stuff. So in my room. So I just I got it down here in the living room where it's nice. The dogs ain't barking. You may hear some videos where in my other video I know that they was doing what they was doing. And uh, you may hear them bark. I'll introduce them eventually, even if it's them, with me just taking pictures of them and uploading it, just so you can have an idea of my family. But yeah, I got a lot of dogs. I got a lot of cats. I'm not gonna say the number because my mom might watch this and she got a lot to say about my animals. But yeah, it's a lot of us in here, and it's a family. I enjoy it. We're good, and but yeah, I'm waiting on love. I had a couple of relationships in my life. I would say I had a boyfriend. My very first, I had like two boyfriends, three, four, five, six, like seven major boyfriends in my entire life that I would consider a, a boyfriend. I'm not saying that it was like the best relationship or even a worthy relationship enough to say that it was a boyfriend, but it was a relationship, and at one point I called my boyfriend. But I want real love. I want the holding hands, him paying for dinner, I might tip, him driving, him picking me up. I want real love. I don't want that we gonna do this for a couple years and whatever happens, happens. I want real love. And I'm on my way to that. So that's really what drives me to just being who I am and trying to go so hard as to fight for who I want to be, because I want a good life. I want a happy life. I want to give him a good wife. I want to give my kids a good mom. I want them to have a good life. I want to walk them to school. When I was 19 and I was with my ex-boyfriend, worst boyfriend in the world, but I knew when I was 19, well, I moved out when I was 18, my first time moving out. I moved out when I was 18 and I dated at 18. And it was just guys, coming and going. And then when I was 19 and I had a boyfriend, I enjoyed having a boyfriend versus guys coming and going. So that's why I'm so hard on being good and being happy, because I don't want that messed up. I don't want to run into somebody who I know ain't no good. And I don't want my life to be messed with in ways that I can't get back time, can't get time back. My whole 20s, I wasted my whole 20s on this. I started this in 2017, where God just kind of sat me down, and I took a whole year off of working, and I stayed at home with my mom's house with my mom. Then I got a job, and I was still at her house, and she ended up moving and going to out of the city. And things happened in between that time where people showed their true colors. And I mean, they always showed it, but I was able to, like, okay, it's time to go. It's time to be. It's okay to go. But I I've been through a lot, and I'm not saying through this time. Like, my life has been better now than it was before 2017, and I'm happy about that. God has made that happen. But, life could have been better. And I could have been spending my 20s doing what 20-year-olds are supposed to do. But instead, I was worrying about my kids that I don't have. I was worried about friends I couldn't be around. And it was just a waste. I was worried about guys that could have came and went, or could have not have came at all. It was just a waste of time. And now I'm 28, and I don't have a boyfriend, but I have something in me telling me that I'm gonna have one soon, and I don't want to change that or mess that up, because I think that we'll have a pretty good life. Yeah, I guess I just have to do this, because if I don't do this, people are gonna get to me, in ways because I keep it all boggled up in here. But when they come at you and they try to burst your bubble, your first thought is, who are you? And why are you doing this? And that leaves room for them to introduce themselves when they weren't wanted. But that's what they do. So I guess this is just a way for me to secure my thoughts. And like I said, I like watching YouTube people. So somebody might like watching me. And, you know, who knows? You might help me, I might help you. You never know. But I know that I'm gonna just do this because I feel like it's fun and I want to do it. And I think it's gonna help me. It's very stressful out in this world. I'm looking at this Kindle. I was trying to get it to load up to show y'all the books and stuff that be on here because I do like them. And I never really thought about reading my books on here or anything. It was just something my brother gave me. But I love books. I can't even open this up. I guess I shouldn't open it because I'm recording. But there's only so much you can pay attention to. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day though. I hope y'all have a good life. And if you one of them people who done gave up, I know God gives us second chances. So I hope you take your second chance or your third or fourth chance. I don't know where you at in life. But I hope you take it. And, I hope you know that I'm not here to judge. Because like I said, anybody could have been curious. We're human. We're supposed to be curious. That's why God gives us second chances. But there's things that you're not supposed to do. So if you one of them type of people, I don't know. I guess whoever, stumbles upon this, I just hope that we help each other. Because I'm going through something, you may be going through something, and we may just be able to get through it together. But I don't know, I don't do much. Like I said, this is probably my sign to like stop because I'm just twiddling with stuff now. But I don't know. I guess it's just natural. I haven't been able to really be real with nobody for a while because I had to protect myself from being that honest. Because some people will use you. They'll use you because they know that you got what you're supposed to have. And they'll use you, and you don't want to be used. I've been used before. Sometimes I benefited from it. Sometimes I didn't. And I didn't benefit enough to want to be used again. So, oh y'all, life is difficult. And every time you get up there on that pedestal where you think life is just, it's all going to end today. I'm going to stop being sad. I'm going to be happy. The love of my life gonna come walking through the door. I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna start saving money. Takes you right down. Takes you right down. Like I heard somebody say, it's like I never done it. Like I think it was an actress. I don't know how saying their names and stuff works for this, but it was an actress, and she said I feel like I done did so much, and then I get taken to a place where it's like I didn't do anything, and it feels like that, and it's stressful to have to live like that, and feel like every I mean I can everything you do, it's like you didn't do it, like you just like I didn't just pray that they leave me alone. I didn't just pray that you take these people out of my life. I didn't just pray. I didn't just acknowledge the fact that these people aren't no good. I didn't just not include myself in situations. Like I just didn't, like I did it for me to move on in my life, but you keep taking me back to a place like I didn't just do it. And hearing what God has to say to me, He wants you to feel that anger. So when they come knocking, when you're at a point where you are happy, you don't forgive them. You remember what they did and you say, no, no, mm-mm. I know what you're capable of, and I don't want that problem. They come at you with an apology. What I did was wrong. I'm sorry. I was going through this. I was going through that. I don't want nothing from you. I just want to tell you that I'm sorry for doing this. I was at this place, that place, this, that, and the third. I am sorry. I want to say this for you and for me. I am sorry. If they have to do that. I don't know if they have to do that or not. But if they have to do that and they feel like they owe you an apology and they go about it in a respectable way versus them saying, oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I can move in? Like, no, 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 hell no. Like, no. And that's what a lot of people be wanting to be forgiven for, so they can have a second chance to do what they did, either less or even more horrific. Like, and I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to take that chance. I value my space. I value my time. I value my home. I value my stuff. I value my words. I value my spirit. I value everything. And I expect for everybody to value everything that they have. And when you don't, you're not going to value what I got. And I've experienced it more than once. And I don't want to experience it again because, like I said, I work very hard. I wake up when I'm really tired. I wake up when I want to go to sleep. But I get up and I get it. I do it because I know that's the only way I'm going to get it. I'm going to work until I have me a husband that's just going to say, here, babe, can take all my money and just go fill the house up. Until that day comes, I have to make money. I have to pay these bills. I have to pay that car note. I have to pay these taxes. Ugh, I got to. As much as I want to get up, as much as I want to lay down and go to sleep, and I get to, that's, you work. Of course, you get a roof over your head. You get stuff. Of course you do. So I get to lay down. I get to rest. I get to relax. But I would like to take 5, 6, 3 weeks, who knows, however long, to just lay down and go to sleep. And then just wake up and do what I want to do. Eat, go back to sleep, turn on the TV, sleep. Like, I love to sleep. I love to nap. I love to be in my house. I love it. It is so comfortable to me. And, I'd be scared that God is going to take it all because, people don't got that many nice things to say about God. And like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out. I haven't ever been homeless. It's not something that I want to do or go through. And sometimes that's why I fight so hard to be happy and to do right, because we all see homeless people and we all know that, you know, they could either go be going through that because they deserve it, because they done did something, and then you don't know if it's because, God is doing what God do. You never know. But personally, being homeless isn't something that I want to experience because I like to shower. I got all this stuff and I want to have all my stuff. I don't want to have to throw nothing out and have to buy it all over again. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it might just be something I'm scared of because I feel so comfortable. And you just get scared that it's going to be taken away from you because you're so comfortable. I don't know. But I know I just want to be able to I just want to be able to be happy. I want to do the things that make me happy. This video might cut off again. I really need to learn how to put my videos together. I don't know how. I may need a new laptop, but I like this little laptop. The video is so cute and clear. I don't know. I might just need to mess with it a little bit more. Until then, can you guys just watch all of the videos? You know, some might be um, relatable. One half might be relatable more than the other half. You may want to watch the other half on a Wednesday, whereas you watch the first half on a Tuesday or on a Friday. However, you know, some conversations aren't meant for that moment, and that's okay too. But I'm really going through it. I am really going through it, and so far this is. I mean, I would record all the time. Like I got all types of videos all over the place, but there none worth uploading, and none that I would upload. It's like your drafts in your on your Snapchat or on your TikTok. They just they just there. Like you don't want to get rid of them because they were cute or they were honest, but ain't nobody else gonna see them. So I got little videos where I would try and practice and stuff, but yeah, hopefully y'all don't ever see them. But yeah, I'm just waiting though. My mom, she always talking about like, why do I always worry about having a boyfriend, and that's not the most important thing. But I feel like it's a very important thing. Um, I ain't doing nothing else. You can only go to work. I don't got no friends to hang out with, and then we'll be mad, and then we'll be mad if I was to hang out with these friends, and like parents are funny, like they are so funny acting. But when you do the things that you're supposed to do for you, and you know that you're supposed to do it, do it. Don't care about nobody. Don't care about nobody. Just do what makes you happy. That's all you can do. That's all you should do. And we get that taken away from us because of somebody else's pettiness, anger, and it affects us. It shouldn't, but it does. And I'm pretty sure somebody did it to them. I know how it goes, but it ain't right. And hopefully, we can all get through this together. Hopefully. Because it's a beautiful world out there. There's so much to do. I don't agree with all these prices. I feel like they done doubled everything. Um, and it ain't fair. I think two people should be able to eat for $20. But corporate takes over. And then those people that are creating new businesses, like I can't too much speak on it because I don't buy that type of stuff. But if corporate if there's a corporate company selling meals for $8 and you're only in this little small town and you're selling it for $15, you want us to buy it? I don't think that's right. And I hate eating all the same food under these same chains. But I am very hard work will make you stingy about money. And there's some things I won't spend my money on. I get my hair done, I'll do it myself. I actually cut all my hair off. My hair is completely off. I'm not going to show it, but my hair is completely off. My hair is completely off. Not like I'm not. It's not complete. Like I cut it last month, so it grew a little bit. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I should show it. I ain't gonna show it. But it looks. I would look like a boy if I were to take this hat off. But yeah. I'll do my own hair, you know. So because and then I'll be seeing these videos, and I mean, hell, I even had experience. I ordered some services for my birthday in 2020. I had it to where my hair was going to get done because I did the cut before and it grew out. I was going to get my hair pressed out for the first time. I was getting my nails done. I was gonna go get a wax, a facial. All of this happened on my birthday. And when I get there, I even confirmed with the girl, like, my appointment's tomorrow. Are we good still? Yeah, we're fine. I get there, she not there. She asked her other stylist to take care of me. She kept burning my scalp. And then when I went to go like look at my hair because it was pressed out, she talking about don't touch it, y'all hands be there. And I'm like, I want to be like, girl, it's my hair. Like, my hands ain't dirty anyway. And then you burning me. Like, who are you to even try and type of complain about what I'm doing? Like, and then she kept burning me. And she knew she kept burning me. But I said, nah. I said, I'll do my hair. And then when I'm get tired of doing my hair, my husband going to do my hair. And then when he gets tired of doing my hair, hopefully we'll have some kids. They'll do my hair. But when it all comes down to it, we can all do our own hair because we all know exactly what we going to do, what we want done. And we do that anyway. So, people take advantage, and I'm not saying I'm not like people take advantage, and I don't know, you can't expect for one person to pay your rent. You can't do somebody here and then expect that one payment to pay your rent. You got to do a couple clients here, and then you can pay your rent, or then you can pay your bill, or then you can pay your loan. But no, don't take advantage of nobody. That ain't right. We always complaining about money and how we don't got enough of it. But turn around and when you get a chance to have your own business, you do the same thing. If I go to Chipotle, I don't know if I can say that, but it's a major chain. I go to Chipotle and they burritos, I get vegetarian. Their burritos is $8. Why am I going to your little restaurant and it's $15? Why? So money makes me mad. And I don't know if maybe I'm just broke and I'm just like, down in the dumps about it. I don't know. Because I am a believer of the husband goes to work and the wife stays at home and take care of the house. Because where I'm at right now, and I'm doing all of it, I'm taking care of the house. I'm going to work. I'm taking care of the pets. I'm cleaning. I'm cooking. I can't do it all. Somebody needs to stay home. Somebody needs to go to work. I'm a sole believer because doing all of this on me, I'm tired. I am so tired. So tired. It is a lot. So, I think it's sweet if my husband was like, "Babe, I'm tired. I want to I want to stay home. I just want to relax." And he don't, and he may want to take a year off. And if we don't got the savings, somebody got to make some money. I don't mind going to work. I think that's sweet. Because that means y'all are partners. You know, but I'm a sole believer of somebody staying home and somebody going to work. I rather him go to work because I enjoy staying home and I enjoy, cleaning and moving the house around and taking care of the animals and everything. So I enjoy it, and he may enjoy it too. But somebody gonna have to go to work. And when we make it to where we doing music and we're famous and stuff, I'll go to work. I'll do the interviews. I'll do the concerts while he stay home, and vice versa. I'll stay home while he go do the concerts because that's what you're supposed to do when you're in a relationship. You're supposed to work together. Whether you a man with a woman or a woman with a man or a non-binary with a non-binary, somebody got to stay home because it's too much. And you don't even got to have kids or pets to stay home. I'm pretty sure taking care of a house or a home and working is too much on anybody because you got to come home. And when you just get off of work, you definitely stopping and grabbing food because you ain't going to feel like cooking. You just worked 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours, sometimes 12 hours. Y'all know how these jobs are. And you ain't going to want to cook. You going to want to go home. You going to want to lay down. You want to go lay on the couch. I got to get off of work, come home, take the dogs out, feed the cats, feed the dogs. That's a whole thing. And then while I'm up, I'll try and make me something, but sometimes I just go without it. Cause I'm too tired. I'm too tired. I'm too tired. I know they gotta eat, but I'm too tired. I'm too tired. So I just be like, here, and I'm laying down. Y'all go lay down or y'all go back to the cage, but I'm laying down. So I know that somebody gotta stay home. So I am a believer of somebody staying home. I will be the one to stay home. Um, but if my future husband is watching this, and I'm telling you now, if you get tired and you want to see the kids and you want to just spend time at home, but we still need money, you let me know and I will get a job so you can take a break. Real wife. But yeah, y'all. So far, I feel better. I feel a lot better. I hope that this sticks. I hope that I stick with it. Hope that y'all watch. I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, just seeing them likes and them views, I like it. We all like it. We're all attracted to it in some form. If you're a knitter, if you knit things, I'm sorry, that sounded really bad. If you knit things, you want to show off your work. If you paint, you want to show off your work and you want to see that people like it. If you do something, you want to see that people like it. I'm not doing nothing right now. Like everything I do, like I made this little thing a couple days ago. Now I ain't saying it's good. I'm not saying it's the best, but I enjoy painting and I love art. So I got me a little canvas. I got me some little paints. Had a little paintbrush sitting around, and I painted a little picture. And I love art. I love art. I prefer a real artist because I'm not a real artist. But I bought this picture. I love this picture. I got it from Burlington for $13. I love this picture. You see where it's sitting. It's sitting right above my little desk. And then let me show y'all this picture because let me make sure I ain't rolling. This I love this picture. Look at it. Look how beautiful that is. The colors, like, look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It wasn't inspired. It might have been just because it's right there, but look at how beautiful that is. I think she even has a little bark in. Like, look how beautiful this picture is. I love art. I'm not a great artist. I might get better as I get older. Who knows? But I love art. Oh, hold on, y'all. Sorry. But I love art. I love it. I absolutely love art. I guess I can show y'all some little things I did. Of when I bought this little book because I just really just wanted to draw. I kept seeing pictures in my head and I just wanted to draw. This is not me. This is a friend. I was trying to draw me, but every time I look at it, it looks like her. It looks just like her. But um we don't talk anymore, but that's just because we just on two different paths in life. But I loved her. I loved her to death. And this was the first picture I drew. And I looked at it, I'm like, that's not me. But I hope she see it because it looks just like her. And then this was my second one. This is my grandfather's house, but the address is my birthday, so it's real special to me. I'm hoping my uncle, because my papa or my grandparents died, they owned that house together. But my uncle got it, and he just being crazy and stingy with it, not trying to give it to nobody. But the address is my birthday, so I feel like it's mine. And I tried to move on from it. Like I'm like, what, whatever. Like I'll just get another house if you don't give it to me. Whatever, I'm not about to. Don't nobody want to be in this city, y'all. Anyway, but I grew so attached to it, so now I'm just all on it. I do this. I love Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. I love trees. Honestly, that's what I draw. I actually stopped for a while. This is my business. This is for future me. Don't forget to make this because let me see what all I got on. Yeah, this is my. This is gonna be a business I'm gonna have. This is for. I don't know how well y'all can see it. I can't even see it for real on this. It's called mental yoga. Trademark. It's called mental yoga. A moment to yourself. I'm gonna charge $1 an hour. I'm hoping it's gonna work out with for $1 an hour. I'm gonna pay like 17.50. Hopefully it's gonna work out. But it's for mental health. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's mental yoga. I'm gonna get a building where you can come in and you can just sit on the floor, or you can sit on your yoga mat, or you can lay down, or you can get a yoga ball, or you can lift weights while you're sitting there. Anything that's quiet so you don't disturb anybody. You can knit, you can draw, whatever it is that you can do quietly. It's for you to either, you can sit there. What my vision and how it started was I was just tired sitting on the couch. I sat on the floor, Indian style, and I just felt this relief come over me. And I said, boom. And I started writing it down. I got it all. This is my other little notebook. This is the notebook with all the ideas. Everything is in this little notebook. But that's the original drawing and everything is in that little notebook. But I said, you know what, this is what people need. Because our life runs into each other. Everything runs into each other. Work, home, kids, pets, husband, spouse, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, everything. It's always from here to there to there to here. You may get a little moment somewhere, at some moment, friends, family, all of that. It all runs in together. And you never get a moment to yourself. And that's what this is for. It's for you to take a moment for yourself, you know, to sit there. You can close your eyes. You can listen to your heart. You can listen to your thoughts. You may think about your family, but that moment is for you. So that's going to be something that I'm open whenever I get a chance to. I don't know when, but anyway. So I thought I heard somebody knocking. Kind of scared me, but yeah, I got a lot. And but look for that. Hopefully, I do it. I know I'm gonna do it. Like I want to do it, but hopefully it's successful. I love money. I want to be successful. This is another thing I drew. I was trying to draw her pregnant. That's why that her hair goes out like that. I was trying to draw her pregnant. It actually looks like she got a eye patch or eye. It was cute. And then I drew this little thing. I told you I always wanted to be an adult. My whole life, I just wanted to be an adult. That's the yo. other stuff. This is something I'm working on. Don't grill me, but this is something I'm working on. It's supposed to be a wine glass and a martini, and yes, that is based off a real event. I had wine in the martini glass. That's what I had. Yeah, though. Um, life is beautiful. Everything beautiful. I'm a 90s baby, so everything that I grew up off of is still here. Laser tag, go karts, planes, all that type of stuff that we get to enjoy and enjoy as kids. It's our turn to do it with our family and with our spouses, and I want to do that. So I just want to make sure that I'm happy enough to do so. I don't want nobody taking my happiness away from me, and I don't want to do anything where God will take my happiness away from me or take things away. Because, like I said, consequences. If you hurt somebody, do you really expect to get away with it? You shouldn't. So, because that's what somebody did to you. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah. So I just wanna make sure that my life happens the way I want it to happen. And that's with no marks or errors. So that's why I try to go so hard for what I got. Stop it, Stella. Stella is my dog, one of 9. But yeah. So that's a little bit of me. That's a little bit who I am. I don't know exactly how long these videos are gonna be. One day they may be an hour. One day they may be 30 minutes. Who knows? I don't want to. I sometimes catch myself being influenced by what I've seen. So I'm trying not to let that get to me. I'm not even thinking about it. It may or it may not. But I'm really, these ideas is really mine. So what I do is really me. Yeah. I'm really proud of myself for as far as I came. The most I thought of my life, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with this if you do it, but the most I thought of myself and of my life was having kids, 2 girls, and I was going to adopt this little boy, and it was going to be us, and we were going to be living in this little house. It's actually not there no more, and I'll try and get the little picture of the house. But it was so cute. I broke into it and everything so I can see what it looked like inside. So cute. I could envision us in there. It was foreclosed, so it was boarded up, but somebody been in there before, so I was able to get in. And it was a beautiful house. And and at the most, I envisioned me having his 2 kids. I was going to adopt a little boy. He was either going to be there or he wasn't. I planned on him being there, but he cheated on me so many times. I wasn't surprised if he wasn't. And I was gonna get a job at the post office carrying mail. I actually had that job, but Stella, stop, hold on. She wanna go outside. Hold on, y'all. But she what was I saying? I'm gonna take her out in a minute. I know y'all probably like she ain't gonna take her. I'm gonna take her out in a minute. But I was gonna have a job at the post office, and I was gonna open up a daycare center, and then I was gonna go be famous, and I was gonna be walking my kids to school. This was from the post office on the way to the daycare. I was gonna walk my kids to school. We were gonna have a good life, you know, and I was okay with that life because I felt like I did something successful. I love daycare centers. I love them. I love all the toys. I love all the art. I love kids. So I love the daycare center, but nowadays, I'm not saying it's the kids, but it's the parents. You're better off raising them yourself. than for them to come in and you teach them, because I just feel like it ain't gonna happen. It might, but I don't want to talk about it, but I was gonna have a daycare center, and then once that got off the ground, I was gonna go be famous. Like, I seen myself hopping out of limo and everything in front of the house, and I thought about him having somebody in that house. So from that dream to where I am now, and to how I'm thinking now, it's completely different, and it's not completely different, but it's better, and it's better. So I just feel like my life has gotten better. I walked away with some things I know better than to do. I walked away with being able to say no to somebody, because I met a lot of guys, and they weren't all my type, but I still gave them the time of day. And we shouldn't have to. If you don't like somebody because they're short, or because they're tall, or because they're too tall, or because they're too short, or because they're too overweight, or they're underweight, whatever it is, if you don't like them, you shouldn't have to feel like you have to give them a chance. Or just because you think somebody's cute, that don't mean you got to be with them. And people just think that, I don't know if that's what they think, but that's what they make me feel like they think. Because if it, I feel like if I say somebody's cute, I feel like I got to see my whole life with them. And I'm not even trying to say they was cute. They was just, they was just attractive. Like, I don't know. But at this, regardless, if somebody is not my type, I don't have to talk to them. I can be like, no. And yeah, it's the day old. I got a boyfriend, but technically, I do. But I mean, it's still like, I can say no. If I don't like somebody, I can say no. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm okay. I can do that now. And I wasn't able to do that then. I met somebody, and they asked for my number. I gave my number, and we talked, and that was it. That lasted as long as that lasted, and that was all. And it was pointless. It was pointless. But now I can walk away and say, yeah, no, I'm okay. So a lot has changed for me, and I do think that we should be raised with that type of love for ourselves and that type of awareness, but we're not all of us anyway, because our parents kind of just dismissed, or they wasn't raised with it, and they didn't do what it had to take to get there. But or I don't know. I can't explain it. I know what I want for my kids are completely different than what I had. Like I said, I know it's hard. Everybody got their excuses and everything. But I don't want to do that to my kids. I don't want my daughters to have excuses from me or from their dad. I want them to be able to know that they are who they are. I want them to know where they came from. I want them to love us. I want them to know that we protected them and that we love them, and that they can come to us whenever and whatever when something is wrong. I want them to know how to stand on their own 2 feet. I want them to know to be independent. No, I don't want my daughters to have to feel like they need a man or need a roommate in order to survive life. I want them to know that they can be alone. They can stand on their feet, on 2 feet. If when God comes to you, and Melba, get down, get down. Let me see if you can see Melba without me chewing too much. There's Melba. But if God comes to you and He wants to talk to you, I want you to feel comfortable with that time in your life, because I feel like that time in my life got taken from me. So I want them to feel like This is something I want. This is something I want to invest more into. So I just want my kids to have a good life. 'Cause I want a good life. I don't want them questioning their daddy. I don't want them questioning who their daddy is. I don't want them questioning the man that raised them if it don't work out with their daddy. I want them to be comfortable like kids are supposed to. I know it seems the American dream or the way of life, it seems boring. Like it don't seem like you're ever gonna have a thrill. Because once you start to see it for what it is, you see you get married to this person, y'all date. Well, you get with this person, you meet this person, y'all date, y'all get married, y'all have kids, y'all do family trips, the kids move out, they go fall in love, they start having kids, now you got the grandkids and the kids over, and then y'all getting up in y'all years, so y'all either still having kids or not, but y'all traveling, and then it's just y'all, and you know, and then you die. And I hope to live. I hope to think that there's a life after this. Like I believe in heaven and hell. They may be in the same spot, and it may be just how you live it, whatever. But I would like to think that I'm not just here for 90 something years and then I just die in the ground. You know, I want to think that I get to take all of this with me somewhere because I worked very hard for this stuff and I cried a lot of tears to get me here. I would hate to just feel like, oh, now I'm dead. Now all of that was for what? So I would hope to believe in a heaven or somewhere where we're all just at and, you know, we just living our truths out or in our eternal life. But and then you think that you're, and then you think that, and then you like, oh, now I'm gonna be with this person for eternity. If you still want that, and you know, I do. You know, if we can explore space and we can explore the ocean in ways that we can't do while we're living, I know I don't want to do it alone because like I'm not all that alone because I got all my pets with me and they keep me company and stuff. So I'm not all that alone, and I wouldn't trade that for nothing. But um, and I can always have a moment later on in life. I honestly know I'm not meant to be alone right now. Like I don't need to be alone. With all of the threats in this world, I would just become another statistic because you forget it, you know? Like I don't have nothing to fight for. Like my life just is just gonna land where it land. And I know that's why I got all my animals and pets and stuff. And I'm okay with that because I know that's exactly what I was gonna do. All right, whatever it is what it is, and I would have walked right away from it because I'm not about to. I'm not about to keep arguing and fighting with nobody to do something that you want me to do. I didn't even ask for it. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask for nothing. You know, I'm just going with emotions. You introduced me to something that made me happy. Now I think that if I do what it takes to get it, I'm gonna get it. But it ain't that simple. It should be, but it's not. And that's why I should walk away. But there's more to it. So, and having them takes me to that. There's more to it than just me making you mad. It's the people around you doing what they're doing that pushes the good away. And I mean, obviously they ain't doing nothing good, so can't say that it ain't true. But now I'm just rambling. It's 1:12 in the morning. New Year's Eve to New Year's Eve. But yeah, I know there's more out there, and I want to experience it without feeling like I gotta watch my back. So I'm just trying. Just trying. But I guess I'm gonna just have to, let's see where it all lands. I hope you guys like the videos. I hope you watch the video. This one is an hour long. Like I said, I don't know how to do that editing. I tried it before. It didn't agree with me. So bear with me. You know, sometimes you can turn it on your TV. Just listen. You know, whatever. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys watched it. My bad. This thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys watched it. And